Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Correct My Swing Andy and Josh chats. So the reason we've put this one together and the topic of this is all about heel striking the ball. This is something which we got into a bit of a discussion last week with a coach about, and we wanted to just take some time to explain how our programs kind of match if you're a heel striker or you commonly strike the ball with very close to the shaft of the club. Yeah. Then, what can you do about it?
Yeah, so like Andy said, a common question was, are there any correlations between like strike patterns for people and like ball flight characteristics that are matching into the programs that we offer? So obviously if you're not aware, we offer left miss, right miss, which are going to be more of a strike pattern issue. In terms of like where you're striking on the club, whether that's heel, middle or toe. So today we're going to focus on the heel. So the heel strike would be, or there's correlations that you could draw to the right miss program. So obviously the right miss program, we talk about the start line. So that's like the path and face moving to the right of the target for a right-handed golfer. Now, if you're left-handed, it's just the opposite. It's just going to be moving to the left-hand side of the target. But either way, if you've got a right miss, to hit the heel, so if you get a club and a ball, obviously you've got that's pretty much the middle, and then you've got what you could call as like neutral. So you go like in, you present it sort of square, so you present the middle, and once you've hit it, you go back in again. That was sort of kind of like not zero, but as like neutral as you could kind of imagine. You've got obviously then like your in to out, or your classic in to out swing path. So you come from the inside, but you carry on moving that way. So the path is going right. Now that's what we determine like the right miss. So it's starting to the right. So your path and face are going to be right of target. Now the relationship between those almost is irrelevant, because generally with amateur golfers it's fairly inconsistent. So for a right miss, it could sometimes be a hook, but if your timing's a little bit better, it might actually be a push, whereas your path and your face mirror, like they match up. So it starts right, but doesn't curve left or right, just goes dead straight. So for the right miss tendency, certainly what we have seen quite a bit, or the correlation that you could draw, is that the golfers are moving in towards the ball as they come into impact. So what we mean by that is, again, if you're at address and if you're going to look to hit the ball at the sweet spot, so the middle, which actually sort of on the sweet spot, it's very different to, obviously people compare golf and tennis and baseball just because the rotary sports. It's a rotational sport. It's got to be the same. So, well, no, it's actually very, very different. Like the sweet spots are totally different. Because like in baseball, certainly the sweet spot's like directly in line with the handle where you're holding. Like golf's not that at all. So like you would think, oh well, sure, the sweet spot's going to be here. All golfers know that is not the sweet spot. We won't say we will not say that dreaded word here.
I'm sure I managed to hit the ball backwards from actually off a tee. It's impressive. It's impressive, but I can
impressive. Yes, obviously that isn't the sweet spot. So you're trying to present the ball back to the sweet spot, which is the middle of the club, which is just offset from the heel. So in the right miss, the correlation